Ingersoll PBA Players Championship next Sunday at 1 o'clock. Live Major Championship Bowling on ESPN. Catch it all during the week on Extra Frame. For Randy and Kimberly and our crew, I'm Dave Lamont. Thank you for watching.
Really a story about the fans, almost more than the players. In the Cubs game in 2003, the Bartman game, we see from the film that there are a lot of fans who were pretty unfair to Bartman, where he just reaches out for a foul ball and suddenly he's the focus of all the enmity and anger in the middle of 40,000 fans. The vibe around Wrigley Field is so upbeat and positive and so friendly. They call it the friendly confines. So in a way, it's deeply ironic that this event should happen at Wrigley. This is the one time that the fans went to a really dark place. What are the chances of catching a ball at the ballpark? Out of 40,000 seats, what are the odds that a ball will seek you out?
Fly ball to left, toward the line, Alou over.
Imagining that possibility is part of the magic of baseball. But for one fan, the dream of making that catch turned into a nightmare he could never have imagined.
And leaping up, Alou cannot make the play.
And Moises is unhappy with the fans, but Moises went into the seats. He could have had that ball. A fan interfered with him.
A loyal fan, a young man named Steve Bartman, who wanted to catch a ball, caught something else instead.
All right, welcome back on WGN Radio Sports Central. I'm David Kaplan, and Alex Gidney is in the studio with me. He is directing a documentary on Steve Bartman and everything that went into that fateful night through today. Phone lines are lit up. People want to talk.
At the time, was I mad? Oh, yeah. I was madder than could be because, he could have caught the ball if it got out the way.
I think the big factor was the crowd's reaction. Everyone that was there just was clutching, and I think if the fans had just let it go and just continued to be behind the Cubs and support them, I think it would have been a totally different outcome.
But the fans all fed off of the reaction of Moises Alou.
When Alou looks at him, slamming his fist, that's what really causes, I think, the building reaction in the stadium.
How did you get into this project?
Well, it's a funny one. I mean, in a way, I took a peculiar roundabout way into this one because I'm not, I have some Chicago connections, but I actually grew up in Boston. And it was through the pain of 1986 that I recognized the agony here in Chicago. A slightly different thing, but still, that moment where you're so close to tasting, that postseason glory. And in Boston, we were one strike away, there was nobody on base, and then everything just collapsed. And Bill Buckner, not unlike Steve Bartman, became the scapegoat there. Like Bartman, Buckner's nightmare began with a ball that was begging to be caught. 2 hops and a dribble. For years, I would freeze the moment just before the ball got to Buckner's glove. I wanted the dream, not the nightmare.
The dreams are that you're going to have a great series and win. And
Well,
the
it's
nightmares
been
are that you're going to let the
15 minutes since the scheduled match time.
ground ball through your legs. So, you know.
Not here.
5-3 Red Sox.